Hey guys, what's up? My name is Priyanka and I hope you guys are doing so well. If you're new here, please go and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. This video is going to be all about a detailed review on Rodhighar Homestay and Beltar Resort. If you haven't watched the previous video, pause this video and go and watch that video first. The previous video was all about where we went for our vacation. One was Rodhighar Homestay and the second one was the Beltar Resort. Both are in North Bengal. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a detailed review of both homestays. So let's talk about Rodhighar Homestay first. Rodhighar Homestay was near Mirik Lake. So it was about 4 to 5 kilometers away from Mirik Lake. I'm going to sit and talk about the Rodhighar Homestay. We reached Rodhighar Homestay. A couple of tourists were checking out. So yeah, so basically the rooms were not clean and they were cleaning it. Okay, so they were cleaning the room when we reached there. They didn't actually rush the cleaning process. They maintained the hygiene, Staffs were amazing. They cleaned the rooms and the bathrooms very well. They took time to clean the rooms properly. Obviously, when we checked into our room, they were very clean and yeah, we felt very good and it was very welcoming, I would say. Behavior of the staffs were also good. They were literally interacting with us very well, and I remember Amit ji was he was a very genuine person, a very down-to-earth person. If you're watching, Amit ji, I hope you are doing fine. One thing I want to share is that the Rodhighar Homestay only serve veg. Okay, and if you want to eat only non-veg, then I don't think it will be a good place to stay for you. So if you're a hardcore non-vegetarian, I don't think this is a right place for you. Obviously, you can order a non-veg, but they will take your order and bring the food from the Mirik market, but you cannot eat the non-veg food at their dining table or dining space. I think they follow some kind of a religious thing, so yeah, you have to respect that. Obviously, if you want to eat non-veg, obviously you can tell them, or you can go to the Mirik market and bring yourself non-veg, but you cannot eat at the dining space. You can eat only in your rooms. But I would say that if they're following some kind of religious things, I think you should respect it and do not bring non-veg things into their property. Veg items that they serve were very delicious. It was top notch. I really loved it. I don't have any problem eating veg because I prefer actually veg over non-veg, so I didn't have any problem. So yeah, that was the thing that I wanted to share before you go to Rodhighar Homestay. We stayed there for about 1.5 days or maybe almost 2 days, you can say. We left Rodhighar Homestay and after 2 days, and then went to Beltar Resort, which was near Karshiang. It was again about 3 to 4 kilometers from Karshiang. I really want to talk about Beltar Resort. There were some problems about this resort. Let's talk about it. So we booked both homestays online, and yeah, we didn't face any problem booking these resorts. We just called and paid some advance money to them and booked it. Okay, so there were no hassles about booking these two homestays. We saw some YouTube videos about Beltar Resort. They were very good. The reviews were good in YouTube. Okay, So yeah, we checked YouTube videos and we went there. Obviously the first impression was that it felt expensive. It took about like 3,000 per night only for the room. Okay, they didn't include the food in that charge, so you're going to pay only for the room, and that is 3,000 rupees per night. Apart from that, when we reached, yeah, it was beautiful. The view was very beautiful. From outside it was looking amazing, and they had a swimming pool as well. So basically we booked 3 cottages. My mom and dad stayed in one cottage, and me and my sister stayed in another cottage, and my brother and my sister-in-law stayed in another cottage. In the previous video you have seen that I was giving a room tour of Beltar Resort. That was the time actually when we actually entered the room. Okay, so as soon as I entered the room, I started doing the room tour. So I didn't see everything in detail, but I really felt that something was missing in the room. If you have watched the previous video, I don't know if you remember it, but there was only a bed, and probably was there a side table? Yes, I think there was a side table, and there was this plastic normal table was there, probably a chair. So that was it, like that was it for the furnitures in the room. I think if you're paying 3,000 rupees per night for a room should be like well furnished, right? I don't know, according to me, I guess there should be like some kind of a wardrobe maybe. I expected a wardrobe at least, but yeah, there was no wardrobe in the room. After I gave the room tour, I actually didn't check the bathroom really well, but my sister did. My sister, she's Shumana Bhadra. I call her Shumi. So yeah, Shumi, let's call her Shumi. So Shumi actually went to the bathroom and checked the bathroom and came back to me and told me that like, Mampi, like let's look at the bathroom, it's not clean. I was like, why? Like, when we were entering the room, there was this cleaning lady who was coming out of the room. So I thought, like, yeah, that lady obviously cleaned the room and the bathroom. So yeah, what did you see in the bathroom that you felt like it's not clean? She took me and like showed me that like they were like how can I say that, they were like beards, okay, like men's beards, like those hairs were like small hairs were all over the the sink area. Like the sink was in the bathroom, there was a small sink in the bathroom, and small hair were there, like were everywhere in like on the sink. So yeah, it was obviously pretty disgusting. I didn't check that earlier when I was giving the room tour, and yeah, I saw that and it disgusted me. When I checked a little bit further, I found that there were another chunk of hair at the shower area, that was the first thing that we didn't like about the resort. So then we went to the dining room and took our lunch. Obviously the charge of the lunch was separate, so you have to pay separately for your meals. So in the evening we were actually talking about these dirty things. We were discussing about it like me, my sister, like Shumi, and my brother and my sister-in-law, like 4 of us were discussing about these dirty things, and my brother and my sister-in-law told us that, you know, the side table that always stays beside the bed, was this lamp above that side table, and it was filled with cigarette butts. What? And we checked that light, you know, like it was a hollow from the top. Okay, the light was hollow from the top, and obviously I guess tourists were like, you know, dropped that cigarette butts into the light. It was like full of spider webs and cigarette butts. That was the second thing that was a letdown. Yeah, and then what we did is that we actually checked the Google review, you know. That was the thing that we actually didn't do before we went there. So we checked the Google reviews, you know, sitting in our room. We were actually sitting in our brother's room. So yeah, we were checking the Google reviews, and most of them were bad. You know, they were talking about the rude staffs. You know, they, like, people said that the staffs like are rude. People said in the reviews is that there was no maintenance. They don't maintain the swimming pool as well. The swimming pool is dirty, and they don't maintain the rooms properly. Like one person wrote that if they are taking 3,000 per night, they should maintain the room properly. Most of the reviews were bad in the Google review. I was the one who was like checking those reviews and I saw one person wrote that like this place is haunted. I told my sister and my brother and my sister-in-law is that oh my god, like look at this, this person wrote that this place is haunted. Okay, I just moved aside because the sun is beaming on my face. Okay, so what happened is that from the afternoon, you know, like after reaching, all the negative things were happening. That's why I think some kind of a negative thoughts were going on in our minds, and obviously it affected every one of us, and I think it affected my sister Shumi mostly. So they arranged a bonfire in the evening. That was pretty good. They prepared like tandoori chicken and everything, kebabs. So foods were amazing there, I would say. If you are going for a day out, I think it's good. Okay, so maybe don't stay there. Okay, after the bonfire, obviously we took dinner. The dinner was okayish. We ordered I guess the noodles, and the taste was, it was fine, I would say. Like it's okay. So yeah, after we took dinner, obviously we came back to our rooms. Shumi and I were preparing, you know, we were, you know, gossiping, obviously what sisters do, right? So we were gossiping and everything, we were talking. I was laying on the bed and, you know, like I was checking on the phone and everything, and she was, I guess, doing something. She was standing beside the bed, like she was combing her hair probably. I don't really remember that specifically. And then suddenly she told me like, Mumpy, look at the light. I was like, which light? And she was like, look at the bathroom light, it's flickering. And I was like, what? And I just turned and looked at the light, and yeah, it was flickering. And obviously she got scared. because of this flickering light, you know. Well, I didn't get scared after watching the flickering light, but the way she you know, like the way she reacted, it was scary, and that actually scared me. And yeah, I immediately called firstly my brother. I called him and told him that like something is in our room. So on the call, my brother was like, "What are you talking about? Like, what's in your room?" Like I was telling him that like the light is flickering, and like something is not right, you know. So we are not feeling very well. So I told him everything, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, go back to sleep, it's fine." And like Shumi was really scared. I didn't feel good about that. I called my mom, dad, and told them that if they can stay or sleep in our room. And then like my brother and my sister-in-law came to our room, and yeah, like they also got scared because of us. They went back to their room, and even they didn't turn off their light. My mom actually came to our room to stay with us on that night. And yeah, it was pretty tight for three of us to sleep on that bed. Even the bed wasn't really that big, so we squeezed and slept for that night somehow. And yeah, Shumi was still scared in the middle of the night. I remember like waking up in the middle of the night, and Shumi was like, she was staring at that light, and like told me that somehow the brightness of the light got even brighter, you know. I didn't really realize that because I was sleeping. So the whole place actually was like giving us some kind of negative things, I guess. Well, I would suggest you, if you're going to Beltar Resort, go for just, you know, day out or something, you know. Just don't stay there and waste your 3,000 rupees, your precious 3,000 rupees. Just don't waste that much of money on Beltar Resort. There are so many good resorts, like proper good resorts that take that amount of money, but they give you good services. So I would suggest that, like, just don't go to Beltar Resort. If you want a good picture, you can go there because the pictures that we were taking were looking amazing, you know. The background and everything was so good. So yeah, if you want to take good pictures, then go to the Beltar Resort and you know, like, spend there all day, but don't stay there. Okay, go to the Beltar Resort and take lunch and just come back to Shiliguri, or come back to maybe Karshiang. You can go to Karshiang and stay there. The Beltar village was very beautiful. When we were entering Beltar Resort, like, there was this village, the Beltar village, which was very cute, you know, which was very small and cute. So yeah, the surrounding, I would say it was good. So yeah, that's it for the detailed review and the story time. Do subscribe to my channel to see more of these videos. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye guys.